Start the engines. Vroom. And then we have to get permission to take off. So we'll tune into Bora Bora ground and ask to depart straight out.
Bora Bora ground. Ultralight, request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. Ultralight, taxi to and hold short of runway 11 via taxiway, runway 11, contact tower on 118.9er when ready.
I'm very definitely already at 1-1.
Taxi to and hold short runway 11 via taxiway, runway 11, ultralight.
Let's get out of here.
Ultralight ready at runway 11, departing straight out. Ultralight cleared for takeoff, runway 11, departing straight out. Approved.
Woohoo! Nope, since it won't let me. There we go.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 11, ultralight.
Right, just for the avoidance of doubt, we are taking off from runway 11 in Bora Bora in French Polynesia. Here we go. Are you scared? You should be. Have a little look around. Look at all the palm trees. The dawn breaking behind me. We've had a significant scenery upgrade. So hopefully it will behave itself. I can't guarantee anything, but we'll see. What I love about the Gameplay Jenny trike thing is it just takes off of its own accord. I don't have to do anything. Wow. The lovely seas. The lovely trees. The lovely clouds. For anybody who is interested, I've been downloading scenery like a nutter. Running in the background now, I have Active Sky Next, which goes and gets the real weather. So if there is really a storm, we're in trouble. There's a big, like, hotel or something down there. There's a big posh hotel. Well, that's a good start. Oh, it's windy. Yikes. Yikes. It's windy and hilly. I suspect I need to be going over there. I'm not quite sure which way to fly, but I'm not seeing any land that way, so we'll go this way. Here we go. Back across where I came from. Oh, it's nice, but it is jerky. A nasty feeling I might have some frame rate issues on this. Just check out. It is struggling. That's the problem with streaming stuff like this, is it struggles a bit. Allow me to just make a quick adjustment, which may or may not help. And hopefully it won't look too different for you. Let's try this one. Is that any better? Woo! Oh, we've got to tune Tahiti. Tune to Tahiti Centre. I will request a flight following, because I might go missing otherwise. I don't know what any of this means, I just say yes. Absolutely, I agree. Woohoo! Right, if I go missing somewhere in the general Tahiti area, we're okay. That's quite a big mountain. Oh, there's a little boat or something down there. How lovely. If you're new here, welcome to you. We're just having sort of relaxo vision tonight, because I do like to take my trike thing, this is my trike thing, out for a bit of a fly. That could not be any more Jenny, could it? Really? I'm just going to fiddle with something very slightly here. Just very slightly. Whoop, hang on. There we go. Right. That's my trike. That's the view from Tahiti Tower. This is the view from up here. Have I taken some lunch with me? No, but I do have some pretzels. I hope you've brought your own snacks, because we won't be serving any on this flight, I promise you. Woof. Let's get down a bit lower, shall we? In fact, what I'm tempted to do is abandon the Gameplay Jenny trike for an actual aircraft where I can set autopilot and things. But let's fall from the sky a bit. I'm just going to scare you. Let's go scare you. Nyang. Incoming! Very lovely. Very lovely. We'll get a bit nearer to the coast. Ooh, getting taken away by a breeze. I can see boats. I can see things. Yachts. Big houses. Let's go down and have a better look. Doesn't the water look so much better now? Because I also bought something called FTX Global. FTX Global, yeah, which has just made everything better more generally. But then I bought Tahiti, because, you know, why wouldn't you? Hello to Tom, he says KFC is coming soon. Oh yeah, that would be amazing. Let's bring the engines down a bit. Timo says the YouTube stream sounds much better than the Twitch stream. Yeah, I've got problems with Twitch audio because it's lagging as well. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Twitch is a pain. I know I whinge about YouTube a lot, but its streaming is definitely better. And given that Twitch is a streaming platform, you would think, wouldn't you? You would think that it would be better, but it's not. There's a big rock. The Bora Bora rock or something. I don't know. Anyway, it looks good, doesn't it? The sea looks very sea-y. All feels very windy. The problem with being in the trike is that you can only go like quite slowly, which is annoying. We might abandon the trike now that we've done the takeoff. In fact, I'm going to do that now, because otherwise I'm going to get hacked off. The plane goes 3 times faster. And I have also changed my call sign, which you'll see in a minute, but first we're going to plunge into the sea. You're welcome. There we go. I know how to use my autopilot. Go me. Hello, little boat. How are you doing? Nyang. There we go. That's good. Bet I really scared you then. But we can have a look. We've got some... they don't look like cruise ships, actually. I think we've got some industrial type boats. Probably delivering supplies. There we go. Hello, industrial type boats. Oh, look! A little shed for the supplies there. Lots of yachts. And a church. We've got a church. Good, right, well, up we go. I know how to use my headings now. I've remembered. So, we'll be flying by heading bug at some point. There we go. Hello, villagers. I've got a new call sign. It's G-Gen. So everybody has to call me G-Gen now, which is hilarious. I really love the way that it's actually on there as well. Really like that. Anyway, why are we falling? Why are we falling? Stop falling. Go up. That's bad. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. More up than that. I think it's because we haven't got enough power. We need more power! There we go. Lovely. I'm very sorry because it is jerking just a little bit. Hopefully the more we go up, the less it will do that. I've got it sorted now. When I play it on my own, it's fine. When you start streaming it, it goes horribly wrong. Yes. Dubious variable frame rates. Yes, Ravenigma, I am Golf Juliet Echo November, but they like to cut the golf off. They have no respect for how good I am at golf. No, a little road there. No cars, though. No cars today. Ah, flying into the sun. Possibly quite literally later. Thank you if you are retweeting me. If you're in Twitch, I think there is only one of you, which is a little bit concerning, but if you would like to host me, that would be great. Although Twitch sound is rubbish. Every time I go back and look at Twitch, there's lag, which is really annoying. YouTube, however, is perfect. Never thought I'd say that. There's the view from out of my window. It's intriguing, actually. I was doing Microsoft Surface training the other day, you know, the massive screens. And the picture behind the login screen was actually that. It was that. I was going, that's Bora Bora! That's Bora Bora! And everyone's going, shut up! Who cares? And I was thinking, but I've just flown over Bora Bora in my plane and nobody knew what I was talking about. So that was embarrassing. But yeah, honestly, it was that. There's a man. You talking to me? No. Talking to me. I do like it sometimes when you're flying through a lonely bit of sea and suddenly air traffic control. And you don't feel quite so alone. It's good. I've also got to use this map. I know how to use my map now. I can turn on the topography so you can see all of the hills and stuff. But, hello to Jim. Hello. We're just gaining some height here. I think we might gain a bit more height. I quite like height. I've learned how to use my autopilot-y thing now, so we can actually gain height much quicker as well. So you have to forgive me for a moment, because this is going to go up, 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 up. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, but there's some land over there, so I thought we'd go that way. And look back on where we've been. There we go. Isn't that nice? I was talking about the map screen and Pikachu suddenly appeared. Pikachu? That little monster. Where is Pikachu? I fear I may have missed the joke. Did I put Pikachu on one of my Twitch cheer subscriber thingies? I don't remember. I think when people host me you get a picture of a pizza. Oh, it was a subscriber notification. Who was it? I don't get to see them. I can only see the land disappearing out of the window. Whoever it was, thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Round of applause. Round of applause. What are we up to? 3,100. Wonderful. Well, when I go back and watch it, I will laugh at that along with you. We are climbing just a little bit fast. I'm going to just reduce that slightly because I don't want to fall out of the sky. As hilarious as that would be. Astrogali says, stop clapping and put your hands back on the joystick. This has all been no hands because autopilot is a wonderful thing. Hello Zarlark. He says, oh my god, Jenny in a plane. Yep, that's pretty much everybody's reaction. Oh, we're losing the land. We're losing the land. I don't like it when the land starts disappearing. It's disturbing. I don't like it when it's just me and the sea. It's quite distressing. What if I never find land again? It'd be terrible. Big Guy says, are we drug smugglers? How dare you? Get out. Get out of my plane. How much drug smuggling goes on around Tahiti? Is it loads? Got some land ahead there. Yes, Mick is correct. It would be food smuggling if it was anything. Let's zoom out just a tad. Just go. Oh, lovely. It's glorious. If you're new here, welcome to you. Come Fly With Me is a new experimental thing in which we see whether it's in the least bit relaxing as a sort of counterpoint to all the people running around with guns in Call of Duty and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and all of that kind of thing. Oh, we're levelling off. We're levelling off. We can now see the land in front of us. If you did not see the takeoff, we took off from Bora Bora. The airport isn't called Bora Bora. It's called Moray something. It's MM. Can't remember. I don't remember what it is. to look it up. But we're flying around Tahiti. The scenery is Tahiti X. It's actually a paid-for one. A lot of the stuff is going to be free. But this is a paid-for one because it didn't cost me very much because it was in a New Year sale. So, shall we go over to that island? I like this. I don't have to do it with the joystick. I can just use my heading bug and cheat. And the plane will do it for me. So if I set my heading bug to over there and hit that button, here we go. It's bloody brilliant. Look, no hands. Probably gone up a little bit too much as well, if I'm honest. Because we do want to investigate a little bit, so hang on to your hats. I'll just turn my throttle down a little bit, because otherwise we'll end up thrashing the engine, and we don't want to do that. I'm just looking up what the name of the airport is. If nobody misses, if nobody beats me to the punch. Moto Mute Airport. Code NTTB, or in the other variation of codes, it's actually Bob. It's Bob Airport. We've taken off from Bob. Well, excellent. That's great. Let's go round a bit further. And go down a bit more. Is it awful that you kind of want to see the plane crash? I'm not being funny, but you might well do. You might well do. I can't guarantee that you won't. Just to keep you hoping there. I don't know why you'd want to see the awesome Jenny plane crash. I mean, look at that. It's even got my name on it now. Check that out. I don't know why I'm a bloke. It doesn't seem to give you the option. Unless I haven't found it. It doesn't seem to give you the option to not be a bloke. I also need to get that skinned in red. Somebody needs to do me a red plane. The nearest tower is nowhere near me, so it's just blank. That's me there. I need to be in red. Oh, it's lovely though, isn't it? Isn't this glorious? I do this forever. It's great. I could even afford to just come down a bit further. This is when it starts getting risky, to say the least. As I say, on a map, I don't really know where we are. I'm just going to zoom the map out a little bit and see whether any other land masses appear. Oh, there we go! Hey! That is Tahiti proper. I think that big bit of land with the mountain on it. Oh, that's good. Well, in that case, what we'll do is we'll fly around the other side of this island. Hold on to your lunch. And we'll sort of do a coastal skirting tour. And we'll be looking out of your window, because you're sitting there, you see. Technically. So we'll be looking out of your window. You can see the shelf of the ocean there. It's very good, this. Somebody's done a really good job of it. I'll go around a bit more. I love the fact that I can control the plane with that little knob rather than having to use the joystick. It's brilliant. Right, let's change seats. This is your view. Got a cruise ship. There's a cruise ship there. To say that the weather doesn't actually look very good. It has gone very cloudy. That's not good. God, I hope there's no storms. I have accidentally flown through a storm. I was flying over Papua New Guinea the other day. And there was a storm in front of me, and it turned out that Papua New Guinea had a real storm. Mark Crosby says, what is the big red button marked self-destruct? There are some big red buttons in this, you know, that I quite fancy pushing one day. There's 3. In fact, there are 4, because there's one there, but that's just like the radio control. And there's one there, and I don't know what that is. And then there's one there, but then there's this big one! Engine 1 mixture control. No, I don't know either. I intend to find out. Right, let me just move my heading around a bit. You can look out the window. There we go. Yes, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to fit 19 of you in the back. but I'm sure we'll manage. I'm sure it's fine. There we go, French Polynesia. Lots of little tiny islands. I want a little tiny island. Give me one. I'm sure they could afford to give me a little tiny island. Hello, CJ. CJ? Is that like a seaplane? I know Jenny's rep from the Elder Scrolls and would like to remind her that what goes up must come down. Oh yes, I think we had that in Skyrim, Morrowind, probably Oblivion as well. It is true, it is true. I don't know why you all think you're going to be sitting on the wings. No, that won't be happening either. Good grief. Haven't got any wings in this plane, I'm afraid. Intriguing little yellow, sorry, white bits on the left-hand side of the map there. I wonder what that means. Do not come here, probably. Something similar. Right. Let's turn. Let's turn. I wonder if I have any viewers from French Polynesia. I do get like one viewer from a lot of places. Really weird places. Strange places where you think, do they even have YouTube there? You can see the tide rolling in on the island. Lovely. Imagine living in a place like that. Probably got terrible internet though, isn't it? Like inland lake things. Those are planes. Are they planes that we just turn? Yeah, they are planes, you're right. Got my traffic turned on. I've not heard anybody else talking. Perhaps I'm not tuned to the right area. I will tune in my radio, see if anybody's talking. I'm tuned into Tahiti Centre at the moment, who are following this journey. Tahiti Centre. Sponsoring Come Fly With Me. Fly Jenny. And bring your own food. I don't know whether anybody saw the sweet corn cart thing. I could have a sweet corn cart on my plane. That would be excellent. Inland lakes around here. The weather, I'm afraid. Although the sun is up, the weather is not so good. It is a bit cloudy. If anybody's in Tahiti and can confirm. Mick says, it would be cool if you could fly over areas looking like they were back in old times. Jenny's time plane. Quite like the idea of that. Jenny's time plane. Oh look, there's some posh people down here. Let's go over the posh people. Hello Englander, he says you are crashing less frequently than when on skis. That is true. That's something, at least. Have I read the tiny instructions up top on the left? I have! And they have a typo in them. Fascinating fact. I'll just show you, right? I'll just show you, because you can get very up close and personal with the instructions. Hang on a minute, let me cycle through that again. There we go. A warning! Assure that all contaminants, including water, are removed from fuel and fuel system before flight. Failure to assure contaminant-free fuel and need all safety instructions. That's not what it means. And owner advisories prior to flight can result in bodily injury or death. Did you hear that? Or death. Which is quite exciting, really. Anyway, speaking of exciting, the view's getting quite good as well. Should we go back to my seat rather than your seat? There we go. There are black instructions above my head to the left. above my head to the left. Oh, these ones? Yeah, no. They're a bit screwed up, unfortunately. Probably says something like, do not serve tacos on this plane or something. Which obviously I would ignore entirely, because that would be rubbish. Oh, it's a bit windy, isn't it? I can just see us just bobbing around a little bit, which isn't nice. Sick bags are not in the back of your seats. Unless somebody has left crisp packets under there, in which case you can use those. Hello, French Polynesia, with your long roads. Zero Geek is now following? What did you get for that? What was the picture for that? I can't remember. I did do a picture for all of them, but Twitch is a pain. It doesn't always work. Hello to AJ19 Gaming. Welcome to French Polynesia. Very windy French Polynesia. Oh, it's Darius. Yes, of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. I forget what I do, you know, quite a lot. Right, I believe that in front of us, and I'm no geographer, that's a fact, but I think that might actually be Tahiti proper. And if the plane would stop bobbing about, that would be good. You might get a better view from your seat. There we go. That's not a frame rate issue, that's very much a wind issue. You didn't get notified that I'm streaming. In that case, everybody needs to share it. YouTube is definitely not telling people that I'm streaming. Or indeed making videos, which is really frustrating. So if you know that I'm streaming, if you know there's a video, I need you to like, share, subscribe, host, all the things that all the cool YouTubers tell you to do. Right, we've got another landmass over there as well. So when we've been round this one, we might just head to the left. Should we come down a little bit? Just a little bit. I do love my autopilot, it's great. It does all the things so I don't have to. This is what we were lacking last time. I've been everywhere in this plane, you know. Everywhere. The Alps are probably the most impressive, although the Pacific Northwest in the last stream was pretty good as well. Timo says that 12 people watching this on YouTube still need to hit the like button. Don't make me press the big red button on you. Yes, please do. Makes a world of difference. There's an airstrip there. Or not landing. I should probably have requested transition or something, although they're not yelling at me, so possibly not. I'm assuming that's Tahiti Centre. There's always lots of little airstrips around these islands. Probably so that people like me can just island hop. It's lovely. A lot of the scenery that I've downloaded is islands. Things like, I can now do a full chain from Guadeloupe, I think it is. Is it Guadeloupe? Down to the Martinique, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and all of that. They're like in a bow shape. It's great. And I do like those little islands. They're very nice. They're very relaxing. Welcome to the Crystal Crow. You're sorry you missed the Pacific Northwest flying, Raven Enigma? Well, it is on YouTube, actually. That one did make YouTube. The motorcycling didn't. If any of you were with me for the motorcycling on New Year's Day, that didn't make it. But the Pacific Northwest stuff is absolutely up. The most amazing skies you've ever seen. The purple skies. I've only got the Mount Olympus area at the moment. It's so nice to see so many of you here. I hope you're all having a happy, happy new year. Lots of people chatting with each other. Except in Twitch, where they're all going, who are these people chatting with each other? Because they're all in the YouTube hangout is why. Well, I'm sorry to say that the weather is frankly a bit rubbish. I was expecting some sort of amazing skies, but no, today it's not great in the general Tahiti area. Tom says, I am casually eating KFC in the back of your plane, are you? How dare you? I hope you clear up after yourself. At least if things go really wrong, you can vomit in the bucket. Actually, if you need a reason to serve KFC on a plane, that would be it, wouldn't it? Sort of multiple purpose bargain bucket going on there. You've spilt Pepsi. Look, I don't have any people to sort you out, you know. There are no attendants on this plane. You have to look after yourself. Right, I'm just going to nip back to my own seat so we can have a better look at that. Little tiny houses. People live on these islands. Wow. Crystal Crow is handing out ice cream. It's good to see that you are all eating things in buckets. It's almost as if you know you're going to need one. It's a man. It's a man. I don't know who that is. Flying around. 2,000, that's very near me. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, don't come anywhere near me, Mooney. Between you and me, ladies and gentlemen, just look a little bit jumpy. Yeah, it's just not managing it, and that's the problem with streaming this. It just doesn't quite get there. Not quite. It's such a shame. I don't really want to knock off any more detail, but equally I don't want you all to get airsick because of the frame rate rather than because of the actual air. So allow me to just knock this down ever so slightly more. Detail radius, mesh resolution, water effects, detail radius, mesh complexity. I'll happen to know it will probably work at a lower resolution. Let's try that. Let's try that. I just don't like it when it jerks. This is supposed to be, you know, relaxing, not a fight with the frame rate. That doesn't look like it's made any difference. Grr. Anyway. The disembodied voice is my enemy. Is he? Oh dear. If I see him, I will chase him. Right, let's hang a left here. That's your view, be very afraid. Now we need to avoid the big mountain. I think we can all see it. I don't know where he is, because if he was really nearby, air traffic control would ask me to confirm that I could see him, but I can't see him. I hope he's not a rival streamer taking my audience.
Turn left heading 1905. Turn left heading 1905. Mooney, Quebec, Alpha Uniform.
Don't like the idea of that. He's coming down to my level. I will go up a bit. Maybe he's doing a raid.
Mooney, Quebec, Alpha Uniform. Turn left heading 160.
Ooh, turbulence! Arrgh!
Turn left
That's
heading
horrible.
160. Mooney, Quebec, Alpha Uniform.
Whoa, frame rate isn't going to matter if you've all lost your lunches through a bit of turbulence. Oh dear. Oh, that's horrible. The scenery, lovely. The air bit, not so good. This is a training plane, so yeah, you've got pedals and bits as well. Elvis says, fly close to him to assert your dominance. I would do if I could see him. Doesn't seem to be around anywhere. He's not showing up on my big map. I can't see him. Air traffic control haven't told me to do anything, so I'm going to assume he's not around. Tom has now spilt his fries on the floor. I hope you're going to pay for the cleaning bill. These seats are leather, you know. I hope you haven't got dessert, and you better not have any sides, because if I find beans and or coleslaw, there's going to be trouble. For the rest of you, I hope you're having a relaxing time flying Jenny Airways. For anybody who wasn't here towards the start, I have rebranded my plane. Now proudly has G-Gen on it. And G-Gen has been to a lot of places.
Uniform. Turn left heading 130.
He's still around.
Turn left heading 130.
Let's eavesdrop.
Quebec, Alpha Uniform.
He's following me, isn't he? It's just typical. Whenever I try and do a coastal tour,
Uniform. Turn left heading 105.
somebody's always following me.
Turn left heading 105. Mooney, Quebec, Alpha Uniform.
I wonder what he's doing. Perhaps he's doing a relaxing tour as well. Maybe he's just downloaded Tahiti X. So yeah, other places that I have. I redid Paris. It looks a lot better, but if we tried to stream that, it would be like literally 5 frames a second, so that won't be happening. I have Hawaii. I say all the little islands. England looks a lot better. I can almost see my house. Got bits of Scotland. Pacific Northwest, Tasmania, Papua New Guinea, which is awesome. Papua New Guinea looks amazing. Where else? It was largely little islands. Did some Netherlands stuff. There's a big Netherlands scenery package.
Mooney, Quebec, Alpha Uniform. Airport is at your 10 o'clock. 11 miles. Turn
He's
left
still
heading
around.
075. Report runway in sight.
South America, I have better scenery on. It isn't all the towns and cities and stuff, but the actual scenery looks way better. Oh, I have an island in Australia, which is pretty cool. The takeoff from there is stunning. And then I redid some of the airports and stuff. I added a little bit to the Kennedy Space Center, but Florida is really, really disappointing, and I can't find any really good scenery for it, so it is what it is. The Orlando International Airport looks fantastic, though. Some of the airports, genuinely, they're just amazing. I downloaded one for Japan. Just in the middle of Japan, didn't know the town, but the airport was so stunning I didn't even take off. I went driving around the airport instead. Timo says, when it comes down to it, isn't everywhere on an island? Yeah, I suppose It is, really. I suppose it is. Right, hang on to your stomachs. This is when all your rubbish goes rolling around in the back of my plane. Mick says we need to land so we can empty out the back. For God's sake. Raven Immer says, do you have the Aleutian Islands? Where's that? Where's that? Can you name one or two of them? Because you never know, I might do. I've downloaded so much now I don't even know what I've got anymore. But I've got a lot. A lot. The other day I saw the weather in Boston and New York, so I went to Boston because why wouldn't you? And I asked to take off and they said no. So I took off anyway, because you know, simulator, and I got up to 700 feet and I couldn't see a bloody thing. It was just white. So that was quite cool. Where's my other bit of land? Up there. Get a bit closer to the coastline. I do like my heading bug. It stops me having to steer. It's brilliant. Autopilot's best thing ever. The Aleutian Islands is in Alaska. No, I don't think I've done anything to Alaska at all yet. I haven't done Alaska, I haven't done New Zealand. I tried to do New Zealand. There's an airport called something Sound. I was talking about it earlier. Anyway, it's very famous because it's very difficult to land at. But unfortunately, due to some bugs in the game, it's not a game, it's a simulator, the airport came out on kind of land stilts, which was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen, but equally a bit disappointing. I've had a tree upgrade. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I've also got Active Sky Next, which makes the weather the real thing, or indeed anything you want it to be. Hello, Matt Not Food. He says, I promise that I won't dare you to fly through the legs of any landmarks. That's good. It's not that kind of stream. You've got to say, if you just squint at that very slightly, I'm not sure that you can tell that that's not real. Oh, I've done Iceland, yes. I do have Iceland. In fact, we did that in the pilot inverted commas episode, which I haven't been able to make public because there is a fault in the sound. But yeah, we did take off from Reykjavik to start with. It's okay, Iceland. It's just not very much on it. It's just white mountains. The Alps is much more enjoyable. I like the Val d'Aosta, I think it's called. That's cool. Mont Blanc, the Matterhorn, some other place, can't remember the name of it. All around a sort of Geneva type areas, that's really nice. Even the auto-gen on that is quite nice, because FTX Global has really improved the textures of those, so that's good. I've got Wake Island, I've got Turn Island. Turn Island is just an airstrip and loads of birds. In fact, it's creepy. I'm going to rename it Hitchcock Island. We might go there later just so I can show you it, because it's really weird. Just get a bit more airspeed going here. I would like all of the Pacific Northwest eventually, but it's so expensive. I know why, because they do an amazing job with it, but it is so expensive. If I wanted the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies and probably the Southern Rockies and any other bits of the Rockies, it would cost me squillions. Right, according to my map, we've got an airfield over here somewhere. We'll just look out the window. Elvis says, are there birds? There are, actually. There aren't many of them, but that Turn Island mod puts every bird in the whole world there. You can actually hear them as well. It is like the birds. It's horrendous. As I say, we'll go there. We'll land and we'll go there. We could have landed there, but we can't land there now unless I do a really stunning manoeuvre. It would be stunning, but for all the wrong reasons. Can you imagine living there? Wow. Bet some very posh people have got houses down there. I tell you what I discovered. There's a hotel, actually. It's just me, use me zoom. Look, posh hotel. Wow. Yeah, I discovered something when I was flying across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Is that there's a golf course there, a very famous golf course, because I was looking at one of the islands thinking, I'm sure that's a golf course, and two massive buildings, and it turns out it's this really posh estate that was voted like the 5th best golf course in the world or something. So that was quite exciting. But yeah, we're not landing there. We might have to hope that there's somewhere to land dead ahead. Now there isn't on this island, but there is up here by the looks of things, unless that's just a no, there, look, NTTB. I don't know what NTTB is, but what I love about this computer is it shows you which way the runway is as well, so that you don't die. Right, let's see if I can check in with air traffic control at NTTB. Oh, it's Motomuto. We've actually come full circle. Right, let's get in with them then. Hello, Bora Bora.
Bora Bora Tower, Cessna Golf Juliet, Echo November, 23 miles southeast left, Cessna Golf Juliet, Echo November, Bora Bora Tower, make right traffic, runway 11, altimeter 2994. Make right downwind, runway 11, Cessna Juliet, Echo November.
Right, what we're going to do is completely ignore any of that and just come in anyway because I feel like it. But one thing I do have to remember, which I always forget, is to actually get permission to land. Like once I went right round that archipelago from Guadeloupe right down to Trinidad and Tobago, and I landed at the very last airfield at St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I was so excited that I'd done it, and then air traffic control went, I didn't give you permission to land, get off my runway! So that sucked a lot. What also sucks is the turbulence. I must apologise. I hope you're vomiting into your KFC buckets. I feel like I just need to climb very slightly here. And then I'm going to have to come down pretty sharpish, because there's some storm clouds. People are asking about certain scenery now. Graknorki says the Canaries are nice. Yeah, I've not overdubbed them yet. I've not got any scenery for those. I've done the Balearics, which weren't like massively impressive, but I haven't done the Canaries. Where else have I done? I can't remember. Mount Fuji. Various places in the Alps. I say England's had a bit of a makeover since you saw it last. I may well have access to a seaplane. I've got no idea how to fly them though, so... Whoa. That's quite unpleasant. Ugh. I really hope we're not flying into a storm. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Oh look, that looks familiar. Let me just take your seat. I think we've been here before. Crete. I have done Crete, but it's not great. That was a bit of freeware. It doesn't look particularly fantastic, to be honest. Norfolk Islands. Australia. There are bits of Australia which really do look awesome. On the east coast, flying into Queensland, is it? Brisbane? Just have to knock my speed down a bit here, because if we are intending to land, I'm going to be going way too fast, as normal. There's the big rock. I did Ayers Rock, but that's come out all rubbish because the mesh and the scenery they're not compatible with each other, so that doesn't look particularly brilliant. It's not quite that low. I've also done things like I've put wind farms in. Apparently the English Channel now has loads of traffic in it. Traffic when I'm in boats, not actual traffic. That would be a mistake in the mesh. I have been to Niagara Falls. It's not very good because I've only got the default Niagara Falls. I've been to the pyramids. They weren't very impressive. I went to Disneyland. That was rubbish as well. There doesn't seem to be any good scenery for Florida. I don't know why that would be. You'd think somebody would have done the whole of at least the Space Coast, but they haven't. I haven't been to Antarctica either. I do fancy that at some point. I think I've put McMurdo in. Then various airports. Don't tend to worry about airports particularly. Matt Not Food says, how about the Great Wall of China? No, not checked that out yet. It's on my list though. Hello to, you'll have to forgive me, I actually don't know how to pronounce your name, but is it Veziek? He says greetings from Poland. I wonder what other countries we've got in tonight. I'm going to guess not Tahiti. I have been over a bit of Indonesia. It's not as impressive as Papua New Guinea. And Elon Musk's secret lairs, which sounds like a racehorse from the day-to-day, I'm afraid, no, they're not there. The SpaceX building isn't there. You'd think somebody would have done the Kennedy Space Center, wouldn't you? But no. People can incorporate Google Maps data, it's just that they have to do it in bits. Some of the scenery I have now is pretty much Google Maps data. I think that Hawaii is. It's just it can't be done all at once. Right, before we come in here, you'll have to forgive me for getting rid of the rather unpleasant username, because I can't be doing with it. There we go. Yeah, flight simulation stuff is actually very complex and also very difficult, and therefore that's why it's very expensive. Now, are we any closer to knowing which way that runway is? Is it going to tell me? Can't quite see. Oh, maybe that way. Maybe. It actually looks like it might be outside the main island. Oh, it's there! Right. Can anybody see? I don't know whether you can see my cursor or not. If you can, I'm pointing at it. If you can't, then there are these little red lights about 2/3 across. Sorry, just gonna have to stop this again. Because I want to, and I can't find it. Forgive me, sorry. Right. I don't know if I've got rid of him, but I think I have. Sorry about that. I really, really, really don't like people with usernames like that, because they end up causing trouble. Tom says, have you got a toilet on this plane? Well, can you not wait? I mean, we're nearly landing. At least I hope we're nearly landing. That does look like the end of the runway. I'm supposed to be coming in from the right. I didn't do that. But I do need to ask permission to land. I think. I've got no ask permission to land, so I'm going to assume that I don't need any more permission to land, but I'm scared. Right, okay. So, be afraid because autopilot is now off. And I can't see! Ah, this is going to be good. Okay, right. That does look like an airstrip, though. Oh god, I hope that's an airstrip. Because if it isn't, we're about to die horribly. You look out the window at the nice view. I'll worry about getting us down in one piece. I always end up coming in just a little bit too early. But I think that if I follow this strip of land around, it might give me a kind of a route in. I'm genuinely quite scared now. I'm not coming in from the right though. What if I just go over here, right? I'll just go over here a bit and then we will be coming in from the right. As I say, I still don't know if I need permission. I'm now genuinely terrified. It's not a strip of coral. It's an airstrip. And if it is a strip of coral, we're landing on it. Tell your friends. I'm going to do this from your seat because I can't actually see a blimmin' thing. Han, however, before I do anything, I'm really sorry because he's still here. Really annoying. I need to elect one of you a moderator so that I can land planes while you sort out the idiots. Right, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Let me get back into my own seat. Hold on to your KFC buckets. This is going to be very unpleasant. Do I need permission, air traffic control? No, I'm going to assume that I don't. Air traffic control makes no difference in this whatsoever. If you do something that they don't like, eventually they just stop talking to you. Which makes me laugh. Right, you better hope my altimeter's good, because if it isn't... well, I mean, we're going to die anyway, aren't we? So... right, anybody talking about Bill Clinton is so getting banned because I've had enough of it. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, report me to YouTube. Oh, please do. That would be glorious. For random banning. Wow. You should be more worried about the fact that you're about to die in a fiery plane crash. This won't be the last time I see you. God, I'm so scared. You should be really scared about the fact that this is not great. Oh my god. I'm doing too much speed. I'm doing too much speed. I mean in an aircraft, not in any other way. Ooh. Hello, runway 29. Oh, we're gonna get up close and personal. You see? Oh, get lost. I was not cleared to land. You didn't give me any option. Look, 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 though. Look, look, we're not dead. We're not dead. I'm applying the brakes. I'm applying the brakes. And, oh, no. Oh, that's right. Contact ground. Oh, yeah, contact ground. I didn't have any permission to land, but contact ground. We're going to run out of ground in a minute. Oh, this is going to hurt. Please brakes, please brakes, please brakes, please brakes, please brakes, please brakes. And a little handbrake turn at the end. Yeah. Alright, mate. I was just landing. Can we go taxi to parking? Alright then. I will. Let's taxi. Oh no, we've done taxiing before. We did taxiing on New Year's Eve. That ended really badly. Let's just have a look around, shall we? Here we go. Here we go. Lovely. And relax. We all lived. It's all good. And the sun's out. And the sky is blue. And there was no storm. Because I was really worried about that. I don't know where parking is. I'm just going to go over here. While you argue amongst yourselves as to who's going to clean up the mess. There we go. I don't think there's a KFC at this airport. We probably need a bigger airport. There we go. And just skid in at the end with the last of my power. Fantastic. Hello, tower. I know I didn't get permission. I'm so sorry, but hey, we lived! We lived! I'm not seeing KFC, I'm not seeing any shopping. I don't know, that might be a shop, actually. That might be a shop. Ah, that's good. That's lovely. Excellent! Right, we're going to have to find somewhere else to go from. But not until I've turned my engines off and we can all stop listening to that for 2 seconds. There we go. Ah, glorious. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that as well. I have no idea what these idiots... I don't know how the idiots find us, to be honest. No, I don't know. Just, moronic, aren't they? What a shame. It's supposed to be a relaxing stream. You always get somebody, don't you? You always get somebody. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to take you to Turn Island because it really genuinely is quite intriguing. So things might go a little bit blank for you. Why? And we're going to have to hope that this works. Because I can't guarantee that it will. Because switching between airports doesn't always work, but let's see. I'll do for you the dance of my cursor. Da, 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 da. Hello, Chelsea. Thank you for joining me. Unfortunately, we've just touched down. There we go. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. It's actually the wrong time of day to be seeing the birds, so I'll just change the day. It's terrifying. Just reboot in the daytime and then you will be able to see what I'm talking about. There we go. Birds. Many, 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 many birds. Yeah, they are going, mine. But look at the colour of the sea, though. Look at the colour of the sea. Look at the birds. Be very afraid of the birds. I don't know whether Turn Island has an airstrip, but if it does, this is probably a perfect recreation of it. Lots and lots and lots of birds. And the waves. I like the waves as well. Okay, right. I don't think there's going to be any need to announce anything here. I've got to announce that I'm clear of the runway. Nah, we won't be doing that. Let's go. None of those is KFC, I'm afraid. There is a tractor. And yeah, up we go. Avoid the big thing with the light on top of it. And look at the birds. So many birds. Ah! Birds getting too close. Way too close. It's terrifying. Right, trusty autopilot. I don't actually know where we're going. Not a clue. Away from the birds. We are a bit back heavy, I have to say, in this plane. I hope you've cleared up after yourselves. So there's no other land. It's just the sea. I didn't pay a blind bit of attention to where we were going, or where Turn Island actually is. If I zoom out a map, it's just nothing. It's nothing. It looks like there might be something possibly over to the northeast. Maybe. We can only find out. Autopilot, go! Leaving the birds far, far behind. Everybody wave out of the back window. Now, I don't know where Turn Island is, and I don't know where it's closest to, and I now don't know where we're going. We might just be going into the sea, because my map is not showing anything else. There is a box up here which implies there's some sort of another tiny island with an area in which you have to announce that you've taken off. Maybe. Let's tune in. Nearest airport is Turn Island. Well, we don't want to go back there. Wow. Nowhere else? That would be awful. That would be awful. What if we're just lost at sea forever? The only place to go back to is to there, with the birds. We might end up talking to the birds. Turn Island is in Hawaii. Right! Well, I have the whole of Hawaii. Takes a long time to fly over, though. It looks pretty cool. But the rest of Hawaii isn't showing up. Right, I think we've climbed more than enough here. We need some airspeed now, so we can get to this next box on the map, wherever that is. See you, Timo. Thank you for joining me in the back of the Gameplay Jenny KFC plane. I should change my call sign to KFC. Oh god, I've just given myself an idea. Anyway. KFC branded plane. I'm genuinely intrigued as to what this is. I just want to go and have a look. All of you can look at how amazing the sea is, because it's lovely. I am worried though that dead ahead is a lot of cloud. Crystal Crow says even though it's technically in Hawaii, it's a long way from the main islands. Oh. KFCP, yeah. There needs to be an airport. What if there is an airport with the code KFCP? We'd probably have to go there. Right, I'm doing 120 knots now, so it shouldn't be too far before we discover what this is. Getting quite excited. Must be a tiny, tiny, tiny island. Like, really tiny. Still don't have any other... Oh, hang on. Tune blank centre. Oh, that's just creepy. That's creepy as hell. It's Ghost Airport. It might well be a KFC bucket floating in the ocean. If that's all it is, I'm going to be really disappointed. We might not even see it if it's that small. I don't like the clouds. I really hope we're not heading into a storm, because that would be sucky. Or actually it would be quite good, because storms are quite fun, but you will need more KFC buckets. If you're new here, welcome to Come Fly With Me, in which we fly the newly branded G-Gen plane across the sea, as it is at the moment. Hello to Andre. Welcome to you in Twitch. Has anybody checked? FS Pilot, welcome to you, says, are you obsessed with KFC? It's a running joke. I don't even eat chicken. But it's a running joke. There was a City Skylines video with a KFC in it, and... You know what audiences are like. They take things and run with it. There's a JKFC. There's a JKFC. Why are we not going there? It's going to take ages to get to this next time. Let's just go to JKFC. That's amazing. Let's just go there. Right, excuse me for a moment while I sort that out. JKFC. There it is. Oh no, it isn't. Hang on. Are you sure? Because I'm not getting JKFC. JKFC is not an airport ID code in my list. That's rubbish. However, I have got KFC-A, KFC-H, KFC-I, KFC-M, KFC-S, which is called Butts, KFC-T, KFC-Y, KFC-Y. You've asked why? Let's go from KFC-Y. And pray that we don't just smack into the ground, which is a definite possibility. I didn't look where it was. Where is KFC-Y? KFC-Y is Forest City Municipal Airport, which is a city-owned public-use airport located 4 nautical miles of the central business district of Forest City in St. Francis County in Arkansas. Well, there you go. You've learnt something. Kremenchuk Flight College in the Ukraine is KFC. Oh, the ICAO code, I do get very confused with all this, is SDGW. Right, I'll find that in a minute then. We'll just have a look at Forest City first. SDGW. Right. Here we go then, when it's finally finished loading everything. Which it might never do. There must be a lot of loading to be done here. KFC-Y? Why not? Here we are. Oh, Jim Wall says, thank you for the welcome. I stumbled across this stream via YouTube Recommends. Wait, YouTube is recommending me? YouTube doesn't even tell my own subscribers when I have videos out. I look forward to more flights. It's good, isn't it? Right, anyway. Is there an air traffic control here? Are they going to tell me off? No, there isn't. Right, we can just go then. Let's go. Not much around here, is there? I do say, though, that the trees look a hell of a lot better. A heck of a lot better. Look at the weather in the background. Woo! That's not good. That's really bad. Oh no. Nah! Hey! Oh, this is bad, especially when there's an awful lot of airports around. Save me! Oh no, wait, it's because autopilot is already on. That was the problem. Well, there we go. You can blame the autopilot, it nearly killed you. Anyway, it's fine, it's fine. It's all fine. Let's head towards the exciting weather. You thought it was gonna crash then, didn't you? Ye of little faith. I don't think there's going to be much around here. The USA is a very big place. And I don't really have any scenery for it at the moment. Where did the cool red sky go? Oh, it's over there. It's all blue as well. It's all blue and red and rainbowy. Rainbow sky. Glorious. Glorious. Lots of turbulence again though. Oh, look at that. Is that not really nice? Let's look at it from your seat. There we go. There we go. Get rid of me old bar. Ah. Oh. Well, that's Forest City for you. Ugh. It's just lots of fields, largely. But that is really nice. And relax. Let's just take a moment to relax. We've had some stress. Mostly caused by me. Occasionally caused by our visitors, but yeah. That's very nice. Except for the turbulence, obviously. It's a bit misty, it's a bit cloudy. Ah, there. Lovely. Ah. Slightly dubious bit of cloud over the sun there, but very nice indeed. I assume that's probably Forest City down there. In a forest. Anyway, we don't want to hang around here. We're going to do one more takeoff. What was the code for the airport again? Oh, I've forgotten. Just have a look in chat. SDGW. 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 Nope, I don't have it. I don't have it. It's not here. Well, that sucks. Might have to do another one starting KFC. Sometimes it just doesn't find them. Have you got the name of the airport? Otherwise, I have a number of other KFC-related airports, but they're all in rubbishy places in the States that... Oh, we've got Minneapolis. Flying Cloud in Minneapolis. Fresno, Richmond. Glacier Park International. Glacier Park International. I'm going to have to try that. That sounds amazing. Do you think there'll be actual glaciers? Or is this going to be a trades description issue? While we're waiting for this to load, if you haven't liked it, please like it. Love it if you're on Twitch. If you've subscribed tonight, or you have followed or in any way interacted, thank you very much. I do have a Patreon, in which you get food-related nonsense. But this will be my last takeoff for tonight. Airport starting with KFC. Should do the KFC airport tour. It's very cold, but I'm seeing glaciers. I'm seeing glaciers. This looks promising. Okay. Can't really see anything out the back. I'm not seeing a tower. Do I need to get permission? Oh, there's a glacier ground. Glacier ground. I'm going to have to request taxi. No.
Glacier ground, Cessna Golf Juliet Echo November with Juliet. Request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. Cessna Golf Juliet Echo November. Taxi to and hold short of runway 2 using taxiway runway 2. Contact tower on 124.55 when ready.
There is no tower. It's all lies.
Hold short runway 2 using taxiway runway 2. Cessna Juliet Echo November.
What tower?
Glacier Tower, Cessna Golf Juliet Echo November at runway 2 ready for takeoff, straight out departure. Cessna Golf Juliet Echo November cleared for takeoff, runway 2 straight out departure approved.
should think so. Who else is around here? Nobody.
Takeoff. Runway 2, Cessna Juliet, Echo November.
Right, this time, Jenny, take your autopilot off. Have you seen the landscape round here? This is my topography map. It's just loads and loads and loads of mountains. So this is either going to end really badly or really scenically. Get back into my chair. There we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. I'm still a bit distressed about who I was talking to because I can't see anybody. The taxiway's over there. But, there's blatantly nobody here. Anyway, right. Let's go. Let's go up. Up, up, up and away! Yeah! Then we very, very quickly we go down here, shove the autopilot on, and okay, well, at least we're all warm now. I'll try that again. When I said that I should have set the autopilot before I said, well, it's fine. It's fine. It will automatically reload. We'll try again. This time I'm not going to get any permission from anybody because I can't be bothered. I will set that to higher than the current altitude. There we go. There we go. We'll turn it off. Yeah? Off. We'll go, go, go. There's a building behind the trees to the right. Is there? Is it a KFC? Oh, so there is. Well spotted. We're going off track here. This is icy. Icy runway. I don't like it. Right, up this time. Up. Up, 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 up. Up. Very, very up. Perhaps a little bit less up than that. And then very, very quickly, quick. Hit the autopilot, hit the altitude, yes! That's it. And don't hit, I don't even know what any of those are, but look. Ah! Oh, this bit is a bit bigger than it looks. There's the tower, hello! Everybody wave to the tower. This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Look, it's even got more than one runway. Well, there you go. It's got a big airport building-y bit. Good grief. Well, there you go. Anyway, look, scenic. Very scenic. Going up, going up, going up, 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 going up, going up, much higher than I should be going up. We'll have a quick look at this. I can't resist. This is all the auto-gen scenery through FTX Global. Because I haven't done this area yet. The world is a big place. I haven't done many areas yet. Seem to have a road, no traffic, because who would be coming through here other than me? Looks nice though. Got another little airfield, or is that just a way marker? Way markers. A river. Not much going on though, that's a shame. Although there never is in the default scenery. When you come back next time, I think we'll do the Alps. Because, yeah. It looks amazing. Just got a load of turbulence around here again, that sucks. Oh, there it is. The vaguely relaxing but ultimately not that exciting scenery that we're going to be ending on. Oh, let's look out of your window and see if it gets any better. No, not really. Not really. It's not very glacial. I kind of want my money back, but it's fine. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you do have any airports or areas you'd like me to go over, let me know and we will reconvene for another flight or 2 or 6. maybe in a city, or cities really crush my frame rate, so preferably somewhere scenic. But thank you all for coming. If you could remember to just hit like, that would be very much appreciated. If you're new here, I do have an entire channel with like 900 and something videos on it. If you're old here, then thank you very much for sticking around as long as you have. Oh, the turbulence has stopped now, thank God for that. Phew! Phew! But yeah, maybe Hawaii next time. Or maybe my favourite journey through St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the Alps, just to cool you all down a bit. But, yep, that was Saturday in Jenny's plane. And I will see you whenever I see you.